Good morning, everyone. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Happy Hanukkah. Happy Kwanzaa. Y'all have to represent everywhere. You're probably wondering what I'm doing here today because I'm usually not on the show. You guys usually see me on Hello Entertainment Box. But today I'm taking over the good, the bad, and the ugly. So today is the Christmas edition. So we're going to do things very, very differently. So stay tuned and enjoy because I have some beautiful ladies here with me. So I'm going to introduce them later, so don't worry about it. You're going to see them soon. But yeah, so today we have so much for you guys. We're going to talk about a lot of things. Christmas, what's going on in Ghana, the year of return, everything. And then we have a nice girl talk segment. I know you guys are going to love it. So stay tuned. The WhatsApp number is going to be on screen, so make sure you send us messages. I'm going to be reading them. Make sure you call when we have our phone lines on so you can talk to my ladies that are here with me today. So stay tuned. I'm so excited. I'm really, really excited for you guys to see what we have for you guys today. But before we get all into that and I get into my guests, I'm going to take a musical break and I'll see you guys soon. Hello guys and welcome back to the good, the bad, and the ugly. I feel like I didn't introduce myself when when I first came on, but today I am your host and I am Gabby Mack. So yes, I told you guys earlier I have some special guests with me today. So DNT is doing some special editions for today and tomorrow. We have a lot of people from outside who are going to be here in the studios with us, and we're going to be chit-chatting with them and finding out their reasons of why they're here. You know, everybody's here to enjoy, but some people are also here to, do some projects and things like that. So essentially, that's what we're doing for the 2 days of the Christmas celebration. So without wasting much time, I told you I have some beautiful ladies here, and I would love to introduce them. So let's go ahead. Hi, ladies.
Hey.
All right, so start you. So introduce yourselves.
My name is Varence.
Okay, Varence. And you?
I'm Akusia.
Akusia.
And I am Precious.
All right, so these are my beautiful ladies today. Now, let me tell you, two of them are related to me. This is one of my sisters. This is Varence. She's actually the one after me. And then Precious is the one after Varence. So, yes. And Akusia, I know Akusia from New Jersey. Yes. So, yeah. So, these ladies, yes, we got to tell them where you guys are currently staying in abroad. So, where do you stay?
I'm currently living in Kansas.
Kansas?
Yeah.
I'm based in Jersey.
Jersey.
And I'm based in New York.
All right, so we got New York, Kansas, and Jersey
In the house.
Yes, baby. Yes.
So I actually live in all of them. Fun fact about me, I lived in all 3 places, guys. So yes, I'm international. All right, so let me introduce the topic that we're going to start off with, and then we jump right into it. So we're starting off first with the essence of Christmas. Of course, it's Christmas, so we have to talk about what does Christmas mean to you. So let's start off with you, Varence. What's the essence of Christmas to you?
I would say like spending time with family. I think that's like the most important thing about Christmas to me.
Mm-hmm.
Like waking up, staying up all night, opening gifts, eating, and stuff like that. So that's my Christmas.
Okay, all right. Akusia, what is it to you?
Yeah, and I definitely agree. It's definitely about family, but I also think of Christmas as like the beginning of the end of the year. So taking those 7 days to kind of like prep for the next year and getting in the right mindset.
Okay, so a little bit more like spiritual kind of thing.
Yeah, like just kind of revisiting what the past year was like and getting ready to move forward. Yeah.
Okay. And Precious.
For me, when I think of the essence of Christmas, I think of back to its origin. So why did Christmas come about? We know it was the day Jesus Christ was born. So definitely acknowledging that during Christmas time. So not only spending time with family and planning for next year, but also acknowledging Jesus Christ was born this day, and this day changed everything for the years to come, which was he then gave up, died on the cross and everything.
Okay. So pivoting on that, so in terms of the essence of Christmas, do you see it more of like of a religion type of thing, or like you're saying like spending family? Because some people don't believe the religion part of Christmas, maybe more of like Saint Nick, Santa, the gifts and all of that. So in that, any one of you can jump in, but in that case, like, is it more of a religion thing for you, or is it just like the family and how, I guess, maybe the Western culture has kind of, made it?
See, Western culture in its own is more so family. But I know here in Ghana, there's a going to church part, stress either morning, either afternoon, or evening church. Ghana really truly embodies the religion part of it.
Yeah.
Definitely Western culture is family, and I won't front. That's something I would do if I was back home. I would just be at with family.
Yeah. So do you think you follow it because that's how you grew up, or like maybe now that you're older, like you've changed your mindset of what Christmas is for you? Because growing up, they forced us, hey, let's go to church,
Yeah.
So are you continuing that, and do you think you will continue that to teach your kids, or is it just like that happened only from when you were a child and now you see Christmas totally different? What do you think?
No. I think it's definitely like I think Precious is right. Like that is the reason for the season. So that always should come first and foremost. And for me, I think like especially in the West, we turn Christmas into this big like capitalism thing.
Oh yeah.
Everyone's rushing to buy gifts. If you see Times Square on the 23rd, 24th, it's madness.
Bad.
So I think it's
Don't forget Black Friday.
and Black Friday.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. So it's like it's good to remember like what it's actually about. And for me, like I still, if I'm home, I'll still like go to church or watch service online or whatever. So it's still like I was raised to celebrate Christmas in church, and I still want to do that because I think that's the primary focus. That's the primary reason.
What do you think, Varys? Is it really still a religion thing for you?
I'll say it's still a religion thing for me because like when you wake up in the morning, the first thing you say like, oh, thank you, Jesus. But today I'm like, you know what, thank you for coming to this earth because like today's the day we celebrate you. So like religion is definitely important, but also like after church, what do you do after? Celebrate with family. Do you know what I mean? So like I kind of embody both. So religion and family are the most important.
I'll jump in and say, for me personally, I don't think it has become a religion thing. It has become more so of a time of family because I can't remember the last time I went to church on Christmas.
I think even a lot of services have actually stopped. Like churches have stopped
on
doing
Christmas.
service on Christmas.
Like I would go to church on 31st night. That one is a must for me. Like I would
Yes.
spend 31st night at church,
definitely.
but not Christmas and
I
also
do
Carol's
remember,
night.
I think 2 years ago, I was in the States and I was expecting us to have a service
For Christmas?
For Christmas,
Yeah.
and pastor was like, no, stay home and enjoy and spend time with your family. And I was like, I was shocked. I was like, wow, we're staying home. I was expecting that Christmas. So I do see it's more going to the family side as opposed to
Very secular.
as the church thing. So like, we're here Christmas Day, guys, celebrating with people. But if you were home right now at this moment, what do you think you'd be doing like right now?
I be eating.
So what is a Christmas breakfast for you guys? Like,
Me. Pancakes, sausage, waffles, all that shenanigans. 'Cause,
Fruits, a fruit
Yeah.
salad. That would be good.
salad,
A fruit salad.
That was just like no, not fruit.
But not me.
I mean, I think in the African home, it's like more like maybe dinner, like a full meal,
Yeah.
right? Maybe we don't.
But not for
we'll
breakfast.
treat it like Thanksgiving, like
Yeah,
another
something like that.
Thanksgiving,
Yeah,
right?
but
So-
mom always like makes a buffet in the morning. Then in the
yeah,
night,
my mother is.
buffet.
Yeah, right.
I know she's probably watching
Watching.
right now. But yeah, she. I think we would definitely have a full on Christmas breakfast, like
breakfast. Then we'll
everything.
have dinner later.
Yeah, but I mean, if you're in Ghana and you're trying to do that, I feel like where would you eat, Coco? Oh, watch
No,
it.
not on Christmas. Not on
Watch
Christmas.
it.
No,
Yeah,
you
watch
watch
it.
it,
Me,
yeah.
I'll eat some pesio.
I'm still on Christmas
Yes.
Day, guys. Like,
Hey, you feel energy, you have strength. You can
hey,
go
this-
do
you
stuff.
sleep.
You're
Why you
getting-
sleep?
After you finish eating, you walk around a little bit, you lay down, go to sleep. Wake up, read
So
your
it's
Bible,
more
go
of
to church.
a right. Yes, I was getting
Yeah.
into that. So if like Christmas is more of kind of a resting, it's a resting day.
day,
It's
yeah.
more of a resting day. Okay. All right. So guys, that's the essence of Christmas, our ladies. I mean, the essence of Christmas to me, I would definitely say family, going to church. I mean, because it's based on how I grew up. So I would say yes, the religion and the celebrating time with the family is very important to me. I feel like over the years, coming back to Ghana every Christmas has kind of changed. It's more of a fun. Let's go to the beach and let's go party type of thing. But yes, so guys, continue texting. The WhatsApp number is on the screen. We're gonna open the phone line sooner or later, but we're gonna hop into our next topic. All right. So, okay, before we hop into our next topic, guys, we're gonna take a quick break and then we'll be right back. Okay.
Same great band. Are you expecting money from your relations abroad? Have you ever been defrauded of your money remittance? Open an ADB account today. Send your name and your account number to your relations abroad. Ask them to use MoneyGram direct to account service and receive your money in your account in minutes. With MoneyGram direct to account service, there's no PIN code wahala. You can now access your money on all ATMs in Ghana or send it to any mobile money wallet using ADB mobile banking app or shortcode *767#. Visit our branches nationwide to conveniently receive your Western Union, MoneyGram, RIA, Unitylink, Transfast, and Express Money Transfers. Reach us on our Facebook, website, or call our hotline on 0302 210 210 for more information. ADB, truly agri and more.
Hello guys, and welcome back. Merry Christmas again to everyone that's joining in. We are watching the good, the bad, and the ugly. So if you're just tuning in, I have some beautiful ladies here that are my guests today, as you can see them. So yeah, we're talking about Christmas. It's all about the Christmas vibe. It's Christmas today. We're doing a Christmas edition at the DNT Studios for today and tomorrow. So you're going to see a lot of new faces. You're going to see some change arounds on the show. It's not going to be the usual host and your usual guests. So like stay tuned. So we're gonna hop into our next topic. All right guys, so Ghana now and your last visit. So first tell us, when was your last visit, and then we can jump into it. So when was your last visit? Precious, let's start with you.
So last time I was here was June 2017. That's when I definitely remember that.
So that was summer.
Yes, summer 2017. Now I'm back. I think one thing I definitely noticed, I definitely noticed this because now that we live in this, advanced technological world, it was Wi-Fi. It was Wi-Fi. The airport had Wi-Fi, and it was free for the first 30 minutes, which was valid.
It's
because
enough time to contact your
Uber. Exactly. That's
your
exactly
Uber or your family who's coming to pick you.
Right. It's very convenient because now you don't have to just step out the airport and just wonder, where is my family coming from? Now you get to tell them, well, I'm at baggage claim right now, or I'm at immigration right now. Give me 2 minutes. I'll be out. It was very convenient to have to at that. So definitely noticing the Wi-Fi was one thing like that. It was huge.
Okay. All right, Chris, what do you think? When did you came?
I was just here in October or September this year.
Money.
But before that, it was December 2017.
Okay.
I think one of the biggest things I've noticed is just how like the financial institutions in Ghana have changed. So specifically Momo, like mobile money, making it easier for people to like buy things and pay and kind of like manage their own finances. So I think that's like a huge thing. It's kind of revolutionized even the way that like anyone from the major businessman to the woman in the market has better management of her money through that technology. So I guess it's also like a technology thing. Yeah.
Okay. All right. What do you think, guys? When was the last time you was here?
The last time I was here was June 2017.
Okay, so 17.
And what has changed is, I would say, technology too. GPS.
Okay.
Being able to like if you go into places like it's on the map, like for you to go. They didn't have that back then. I remember the guy was like, "Oh, stop at this sign and make a left here by the Bofro seller." Like now, like nobody gotta say that. Like we have GPS and people's phone not working now, so it's different. So
okay, so what are you guys more saying is the good stuff? Do you think that there's some stuff that still is the same, or maybe have gotten worse since you've been here? Like think really like widely, like not just only technology, but even every day when you're driving, what do you notice that
I was gonna say the roads.
Driving.
The roads. Okay.
I'm saying the drivers, the driving, it's still as crazy as it was then. Now that after leaving and then coming back, you become extra aware of the things around you. It's like, whoa, was this okay when I was 10 years old here?
Yeah.
You know, now it's like, oh, that's definitely not okay. This car is too close. Oh my God, this.
Yeah.
You know,
and
it's a
definitely
lot.
pay attention.
I would say the people too. Like, why are you crossing the streets? Where's the cross roads? Where's the signs? The traffic lights don't even work. Like,
Yes.
what's the point
I feel like
of that?
back then there wasn't much traffic lights. Now they
Yeah.
are, but they're
They
not
don't
even
work.
working.
Yeah.
So what's the point? What do you think about the light off? Have you guys experienced?
Oh my
it?
gosh, that's like the worst.
So like that.
I don't like it.
Do you think it's as bad as when you were here, like then, or like anytime you visit?
No.
You visit.
In 2017, that's when Doomso was like,
It was a
popping.
big.
That was when it was bad. I think
Yeah.
now
But I
it's
think this is
fine.
okay because ever since I've been here, we've only had one so far. Thank God, but it was hot. Please leave the light off. Please.
The lights off, our people. Oh, ECG. I thought you were
We
going
are
to
from
keep the
somewhere that
lights
is
on.
cold. We need cold around us. This place is hot. We are burning.
I can definitely see that. So standing on that, what do you think could be done to improve anything else? Like, I mean, you see a lot of people moving down now here to Ghana, right? Starting businesses and stuff. So, like, if for essence you were the one moving down here, like, what would you start that can add on to make Ghana better?
That's a good question.
Like,
Yeah, that's a good question. Well, I mean, for starters, I think I might stay away from making a business because I know a lot of people who move down here want to make a business, but then you're just profiting yourself. And yes, you might give a few locals, money from working, but you're really just profiting yourself. How about on a larger scale? Instead of making a business, how about working in the government? Getting your foot through that door and then making those changes and policies and stuff like that. Change things on a larger scale. That way it can affect multiple people. Yeah, as opposed to just, yourself
you.
and having money for yourself.
Yes. Okay. What do you think, Akazi?
Yeah, I mean, I think there are a lot of people already on the ground doing the work that people don't often talk about. I definitely agree that there's a lot to be done in public office, but I also think that Ghana is in a place where there's so much money coming in that at some point private citizens have been and will continue to have to also make those improvements on our own, which is a whole debate thing. But I mean, I think the one thing that I think would make a huge difference is just general infrastructure stuff. Okay. Even just with the roads, part of the roads issue is not that the roads are bad, it's that there's a lot of cars on the road that shouldn't be on the road. So what can we do to make sure that people who need access to cars are getting cars that they can afford that are safe? You know what I mean?
Yes.
So it's I think something small like that would make a huge difference because a lot of the traffic that happens is because there's someone's car on the road that just stopped working.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So
having maybe a tow truck service that is
maybe even
frequent to
something
move
like that.
people's cars around,
something small like that, or even just on a larger scale, what are we doing to make sure that the cars that are imported are cars that are worthy of being on the road?
So checking the cars and making sure that they're because you see some people importing cars and you're looking at the car and it's like this joint is old.
Yeah.
How did they get in?
Yeah.
I know they do have a limit though. I think after 10 years, if the car is older than 10 years, you're not supposed to bring it in. But I think they charge you more for bringing it in.
Anyway.
But I feel like maybe they should just not let people bring it in at all. Or unless maybe you pass a certain test and the car isn't. Because some cars are 15 years old and they're still in great condition, right? So I guess maybe having a test to see that the cars are better.
Yeah.
Okay. What do you think, guys?
I'll have to add on to what both ladies said. Precious was talking about changing from the larger scale to policy. If we have somebody in the office implementing that change, then obviously it's going to get to the citizens, right? And now when we're talking about the public transportation, what if, I remember when we were talking about the cars, what if they have more public buses instead of the private trotros? Because they also cause a lot of issues on the road. So if we implement more public transportation that is very cheap and affordable for the citizens here, is going to help
average person.
Also, introducing air trains or a regular train system will help.
That was something
community.
that they did bring up recently, was the air train
I think it's happening,
idea.
right?
I think it is going to happen, but I feel like a lot of Ghanaians were not really totally for it. I think some people are just more afraid of being on it. But I see the benefit of that, the whole release in traffic. I mean, think of America, USA, there's so many people that live there. Like, just even take New York, for example.
Yeah.
How do you think New York runs with so many people? Like, if we didn't have the subway system and the buses running, how, everybody can't drive. And I think the average New Yorker doesn't even drive. They don't even own, some don't even have a license. Like, so, I mean,
You said guilty?
so we can compare, that, like, how busy it is in New York to how it is even just here in Accra. So I really think that was one of my biggest things. I feel like the public transportation could really, 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 really help
Release
a lot.
traffic and get people off the street. And also they need to stop the sellers who are walking in the street and the motorcycles that walk ride around with no helmets.
Yeah.
You're putting your life in danger. Like,
Not only you, but the next person that you possibly. Yeah, I actually just witnessed one
yesterday.
Was it yesterday?
Yeah.
Well, they hit a lady, someone who was walking. So, yeah, I think there's definitely a lot to, still be done. But I think that would totally rely on us coming back here and pushing that, because I mean, last episode I was on the Good, Bad, and Ugly. We talked about, was it the politicians or the citizens, that it's that are the problems here, and I said that. It's the citizens, and the politicians are citizens too. So I think in general, it's the mindset of the people. So I feel like now that we've had the opportunity to go out, right, and learn so much things, so why not come back and do something and add on, and hopefully it works, right?
Yeah. Right. I think it has to be a continuing conversation, for sure. Because I also feel like there's this thing, ROPA, that's, I think it passed already, or it's going to pass, where Ghanaian citizens abroad, I don't know the actual requirements, but it has to do like remittances probably, and like your citizenship will be allowed to vote on Ghanaian issues, right?
Okay.
Which is good, but it's also kind of like, are those of us abroad really knowledgeable to make those decisions on behalf of people who live here? So I think if you're gonna come back and you're gonna go back and forth, you have to constantly have those conversations. So when you're making decisions and you don't live here, you know the truth of what's actually happening and what will help and what will not.
And I think even just coming back home is a start, because there's some that have traveled and have stayed for years and have not come, but they seem like they have a lot to say. But are you here? I always tell people it's different when, like, sometimes I call you guys, I call them, and I'm like, I don't have money, this is expensive, and they're like, what are you talking about? It's Ghana. And I'm like, okay, come down and see for yourself,
because Christmas in Ghana is different from the rest of the year in Ghana.
So I mean for you ladies, you guys seeing the whole traffic and the chaos or whatever, but just put your life here if it was just like maybe like May when there's nothing really going on and stuff like that. So I would say you have to put your shoes in. You have to put your feet in the shoes of the people that are living here on a daily basis, not just when you come down to Christmas. But yeah, okay. So what are you guys doing? What have you guys been doing since you've been here? So.
I've been sleeping, eating, sleeping. The eating has been happening too much, but I can't help it because all these stuff that you're missing out on, it's like, now that I'm here, let me take advantage. Hey, can I get some killer Willy? Can I get some cocoa? Can I, you want everything at that point.
Yeah. What about you? What you been up to?
It's been part fun, part work. So part of the reason I'm here is for Afrochella. I'm part of the Afrochella team, so getting ready for that. This Saturday at LWAC Stadium. Get your tickets if you haven't yet. It's going to be a good vibe. And then working with some of the artists that I work with on the ground. But also fun, like going to see, like I feel like every time I come to Accra, a new bar or rooftop or club has popped up. Like,
tell me about
so it's like getting acclimated to all the new spots, beach time, pool time.
Okay, all right. What do you think? What else?
Me? Eating, I'm trying to gain weight. So
somebody's here trying to gain weight.
I'm trying to gain weight. I can maintain. Yes, weight gain, then go out, chill at a local club or something.
Yeah, it's having fun.
Having fun.
And obviously church.
Enjoyment.
Can't forget God.
Yes.
Yes, we can't forget God.
I miss the worship here because I don't like the worship back there. And I like it here because it's more.
Church.
I feel like it's more. I'll say my church because I essentially go to like, I don't want to say it, but it's like low. Everything is low. Like no prayer. Like when you hear, like you be feeling the prayers. Like
feel the Holy Spirit enter you.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, guys. So don't forget the WhatsApp number is on the screen. So make sure that you text us. We're gonna be reading some of your messages. We'll be opening the phone line soon when we do our girl chat segment. So we did not want to take the whole idea of the good, bad, and ugly out. So we are gonna implement it in our next discussion. So stay tuned, and we'll be right back. Welcome back, everyone. Merry Christmas again. And we're here, the good, bad, the ugly, here in the DNT studios. I'm your host today, Gabby Mack. I definitely have some guests here with me. We've been chit-chatting. It's been really nice. The WhatsApp numbers is on the screen, so make sure you text us. We're going to open our phone lines as soon as we tell you what our girl chat segment is for today. So, of course, like I said, we don't want to lose the whole idea of the good, bad, and ugly. So, our girl chat segment, we are going to give these ladies some positions to take, and we're gonna hear them and see what they have to tell us today. And I'm just gonna sit and just watch, because you guys already know how the show is. You know how ugly can be, so we'll see who's playing ugly today. But before that, let me tell you what we're talking about. So, girl talk today says, is it okay for your man to spend the night at his baby mama's house Christmas Eve so he can wake up with his child Christmas Day? I would take that again because I want you guys to really pay attention. Is it okay for your man to spend the night at his baby mama's house Christmas Eve so he can wake up with his child Christmas Day? Okay, guys. So let me tell you who is playing what today.
Absolutely not.
I have to tell you. So, for our good today is going to be Precious. And for our bad is going to be Varence. And for ugly today, sit in the ugly seat, drum roll.
I'm not doing that. Absolutely not.
All right, so you know our positions. We have the good, the bad, and the ugly, guys, okay? So you guys heard the topic, so we're going to jump in. So who do I go first? Let's start with good. All right, Precious, what do you think?
Okay. I think it's definitely important for a man to spend time with his or her child, you know. Definitely the relationship between a man and his or his son or her his daughter is as important as a relationship between a mother and, you know, her children as well. So if he wants to spend the night just so he can have that morning with his son, go for it. It's no biggie. Just make sure after that you at my crib, okay? Make sure you're back so we can have our own fun. But you know, definitely you don't want to take that away from the child, especially if the child has been wanting that. And if the man himself wants that, let him do that. You don't want to be the barrier, you know. And for new girlfriends out there, I know some women will not want to, you know, be that middle, you know, be that barrier between the, you know, their man and his or, you know, their child. So you don't want to stand in that way. So oftentimes you'll just say go for it. And in this case, I say go for it just because quality time is very important. Yeah.
I see some faces. Faces are being made. So
Who's
I
making
think I
those?
want to hop to the ugly. I don't want to hear the bad yet. You know, let's hear ugly.
Yeah, no, that's a no. It's a no for me, dog.
It's
a no.
Come on, tell us why.
So here's my thing, right? I definitely agree that quality time is important, Christmas is important, that bond is important, yeah. But why do you have to spend the night? If the issue is I want to be there on Christmas morning when my child wakes up, and your child wakes up Christmas morning at 6 a.m., if you live an hour away, you better be up at 4:30. Go to Shorty's house, pretend you was, you know, sleeping by your kid. Then when he wakes up, you are there.
Right.
If you shapa, open your gift, and then you come home. That's it. You don't need to sleep over to recreate that experience. Or alternatively, you can go there Christmas Eve late and be there at midnight. You guys open a gift together, then you come back. Because I mean, ideally, you know, you need to have that Christmas time, but it doesn't mean that you have to sleep
there
at another woman's house.
Yes.
No.
Okay. All right. Now to the bad.
The bad. Huh. So I'm agreeing with Precious on like quality time is definitely important, and I'm also agreeing with Akosia when it comes down to you sleeping over. First of all, that sleepover thing throws everything off.
Okay.
If it wasn't like sleepover, then I'm like, okay, I'll be on the good side. So my thing is like, what is the relationship between the baby mama and the dad? Did it end on a good term or did it end on a bad term?
Okay.
And mostly it ends on a bad term, especially if a child is involved. I would not want to have my man sleeping over his baby's mama's house. No.
Okay.
Like, it's not happening. You're not. It's literally not. Like, it's either you're gonna be with. I know the child is important, yeah. But like I could say, you can get up like 4:30 in the morning and go and pretend as if you slept there.
Okay.
So the child's up by 6, open presents or whatever the case may be. Then you turn around, bring your butt home. What if I'm the one who also have a child for you?
Thank you.
Okay.
Then how do you think I will feel?
Thank you.
Like, my child, you think I'm gonna let you go stay with? I mean, the children are very important.
Yes.
But like I said, it also it depends on the relationship with the baby mama. If she's not good, hell no. My husband or my boyfriend is not coming to your house.
there.
We're gonna
Okay.
bring your child over, and if you don't like it, hey.
Okay, so I'm gonna throw some questions, some instances to you. So here's the case that the baby mama does not want the child to be at the father's house for some reason. Let's just say maybe she don't trust the child to be with the father, and this child really wants the dad to spend, Christmas Eve and come into Christmas Day with the father. So in that case, like, doesn't he have no choice but to go there, or like
he can go in the morning? That's what I'm saying. He can go in the morning. Like, first of all, if so, there's a lot of situations, right? So it's kind of like, really, in an ideal situation, you have a mixed family and we're all spending Christmas together anyway. That's the way it should be, right?
Okay.
If my boyfriend or husband has a kid, and whether I have a kid or not, ideally we should all come together for the kids, right? But that rarely is the case. So if there's drama and you don't want your child at my house for any reason, you don't like me, you don't trust the father, whatever it may be, I also do not want my man sleeping at your house. So you have to make concessions. You two chose to have that child, so you have to do what's best for the child. And at the end of the day, men are autonomous. They're gonna do what they want to do. But if you ask me my opinion, like, will I be happy? I'm gonna tell you no, because there's ways to get around it. You can go spend time. You don't have to go and sleep. And then where are you sleeping?
Yes.
Where are you sleeping? Are you sleeping? Where are you sleeping? Are you sleeping on the couch? Are you sleeping in your kid's room?
Okay.
Are you sleeping in the garage? Because I know where you're not sleeping. So don't try it. And then it's like, I'm not there, so I don't know. So I would just rather don't bring wahala to my door, please.
Okay.
But my thing is, if with that question, if the baby mama isn't comfortable with the child spending the night at the father's place, then is she comfortable with the father spending the night at her place?
Yeah.
Because then that becomes a little messy in that case. It's like, but you don't want me to be alone with my son, but you want me to be with you, with my son. So what's your motive at that point? Like, what are you doing?
Yeah. So what do you think in case? Okay, there are some girls that, okay, so I'm the girlfriend, right? And that's my man who has the child or whatever. She's probably thinking, hey, I don't want to get in between because I don't want to get, that whole baby mama drama. And maybe, this is a new man and she's trying her best to keep him and she want to make him happy. So she doesn't want to say much. So she's gonna be like, okay, I'll just stay there and I'll just allow him to go. Like,
it's okay, yeah.
You think it's okay?
I think it's okay, yes. Because you don't want to be that person breaking up a family, and especially if you're new, you have no say. At that point, you really have no say because this is him and his baby mama.
So then it's like, when do you have a say?
No, I do have a say. My say is if I'm gonna stay in that situation or not. You know what I mean? But there are some women who will allow that. That's fine. You have to do what is best for you in your relationship. But if you are adamant about doing something like that, I'm just kind of like, I feel like you're really picking. You're not. That's not a compromise to me.
Yes.
So it's also
Yes.
I'm thinking that
Hold your thought right there. Let me just tell people. So we're gonna activate the phone lines. The number is on the screen, guys. So you guys can call in. We are talking about the whole baby mama issue and if it's okay to allow your man to go and sleep at his baby mama's house so he can be with his children or his child on Christmas Day. Okay. What do you say?
I wanted to talk about the length of the relationship, like how long were they dating for? Like, if I've been with you for 5 years, trust and believe me, like, it ain't happening. I don't care. But like, if I'm new in the relationship, like, oh, I'm a month in, okay, yeah, I'm like, oh, yeah, I understand, like, you want to spend time with, your baby mama's family, so I'm not going to get in between. But like, if I've been with you for over 5 years, trust and believe me, like, that ain't happening. Like, no sleepover.
That's interesting because I actually kind of feel like, and I ain't representing the ugly, but I actually kind of feel like if I've been with you for a long time and I know your kid and I know your baby mama and there's a relationship there and there's a respect there, 5 years into it, I might allow it because
Right.
at that point, 5 years in, if the woman knows me, she trusts me to be around her kid. I know her, I trust her, I know she's moved on.
Yes.
That's a little different. If we're no one, but if it's like something like if it's a fairly new thing, that's definitely not happening. Because then there's too much. It's too much gray.
Yes. I mean, fairly new, but do you think that, I mean, in a sense, when you decide to be with a man that has a child, you have to consider those, situations can pop up, right? So, okay, what if it's a case that, okay, you're the new girl and you want to spend Christmas with your man and your man only, and now the baby's mama's forcing the child to be with the dad, but you trying to spend time with just your man, or maybe you want to take him to your family or something. So, like, I feel like it's a choice you have to make, that the moment that you decide to be with a guy that has a child,
You always have to compromise.
Yes.
You're not going to be able to have him to yourself on Christmas if he has a kid. And
but
it's
maybe
not
to
fair.
what extent?
But
To what extent
yes.
are you going to? How much are you going to come? Are you really going to compromise for your man to really be sleeping at another girl's house?
That one didn't know.
See, we could do it one time. Like, say, we were together in 2014, and that's when it popped up. Go ahead, do it. 2015, though, you with me. 2019, you with me. 2017.
So maybe
you
like
with me.
take out every year,
intervals,
like to have an alternative year.
Yeah,
like,
but intervals, yeah, I guess
But-
that would work. But I mean,
Have you guys also thought that, okay, maybe the baby mama might have like a guy too that is in the house?
that's,
well, if she's posing that,
then the guy must have to be okay with
must
it,
be
right?
Comfortable with
because
it, yeah.
I mean that is. I just feel like in general that's all an awkward situation. Imagine the baby mama has a man over, and then her baby father is coming over to spend the night. Now you have these two guys, and then because of the children.
Children,
But
like,
this is the
some
thing:
women are
mothers
messy.
make.
But some women are messy. Some girls are dangerous.
I don't even think it's all like a messy thing. I just think is that it's a lot when you're a mother. There's a lot that you have to think of, consider, sacrifice,
yeah,
and all of that. And you just at the end of the day, you want your child to still be in your father's life, and he needs to be. He shouldn't. You shouldn't be parting in him because you feel like you're gonna have issues with his girlfriend or something. You have to make it work, right? Essentially, like.
Absolutely.
So, okay, guys, we are posing that question to you guys. We want to hear from you guys. What do you really think? Like, are you guys okay with the whole baby mama thing? I think I'm kind of here and here. I think I'm playing the bad today because I mean I think when you hear the different sides to it, that's when it kind of change your perspective of what it could really be. But I mean, Jesus, this is hard.
It's very messy. If you were to unpack it and get further in, you'll see it'll be very messy.
Yeah, like I said, the sleepover thing. If it
That's
wasn't a
that's the
sleepover,
question.
then it wouldn't throw everything off. Like you can.
But do you guys think it would be messy if it was the other way around? Say the baby mama was rather coming to the dad, because there are fathers who are taking care of their children full time.
No woman would ever. Oh please.
Do you think? I think some girls would definitely go over to
You
the guy's house.
You
Unless
are
they
with
try to.
the guy.
Uh-huh.
Saying that you are with the guy, and his baby mama wants to come and sleep over on Christmas Eve so she can wake up with her kid.
No, that's not. Not
I
no, I'm saying this is the case where now the father is he has full responsibility of the child, and you're the mother now wants to come and visit, right? But now your man is probably like, I don't want you staying at another man's house. Would it still be messy? Would it still be the same? Because
it will still be messy because
I think the guy would be mad.
Really mad.
I believe the guy would be
more
mad.
mad.
But
women are a little
I feel
lenient.
that the girl would still push and go because
That's
for
her child.
women, it's her child.
Yeah.
Well,
She has that. She's not going to. I personally feel she's not. Okay, we have a caller, guys. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Please, your name and where you're calling from.
My name is James. I'm calling from Kumasi.
Kumasi. Okay. Please let us hear. What do you think about the baby mama situation?
First of all, I would like to say you girls are looking great.
Thank you.
Wow. Looking good, beautiful.
Thank you.
Okay. I think in Ghana here, there's a saying that allowing your man to go to your baby mama's house, anything can happen.
Okay.
So anything can happen. So I wouldn't allow that. I would agree that you should allow your man to go spend the night because of the kid. No.
Okay.
I want to allow her.
James, thank you.
Akosia definitely totally agrees with you. Thank you very much, James. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Yes, guys, please, the phone to call is on the screen, and the WhatsApp number is also there too, so you can also text us too. We'll be reading some messages very soon. So yes, ladies, tell me more. Okay, we have a call. 1 second.
Okay.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Merry Christmas. Please tell us your name and where you're calling from.
I'm Tracy.
Okay. Where are you calling from?
I'm Kumasi.
Okay, Kumasi. Okay. Let us hear. What do you think about the baby mama issue? Hello? Okay. She's totally not.
She's not.
Like,
No,
don't worry. Okay. Thank you very much. Oh. Hello, good morning. Merry Christmas. No. Okay. All right. Yes, you were saying something.
I'm trying to think of a situation where you would allow it. Like where it would be unequivocally like, yes, I'm okay with this. And I'm really struggling to find.
Right.
I think the only time I would be totally okay with it is no.
You're trying to find
It's really hard to reason.
Yeah, it's really
with
hard.
Oh, hello, good morning. Merry Christmas.
Hello?
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Please, your name and where you calling from?
I'm Diane calling from Kukoria.
Okay.
Oh, my hometown.
Yeah, okay. Please, let us hear. What do you think about the baby mama issue?
It's serious. It's very, very serious. I will not allow my guy to do that.
Yeah.
Baby mommy, will turn out to be something different. I
Okay.
would not allow my dad.
All right. Thank you. Merry Christmas. Yeah, I think when people say they want to lie, I think it's more of a fear thing that something
Could happen.
But what if you trust him so much and you feel like you're saying like it's 5 years down the line and you guys have a relationship. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Oh, please turn your TV set down, for us. Okay. All right. So you were saying?
What I was saying is, it's not really off topic, but like you said, the whole turnaround situation. What if the lady is the one who's coming to our house?
Okay. Hold on 1 second. Okay. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, hello.
Please, your name and where you're calling from.
Yeah,
Okay. Please let us hear you in.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Before I go on, you really give here.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And this issue is kind of, in this month, you don't have what. So you can't ask your man to allow you to his baby mama at night. Or something might happen.
I think it's fear.
Like, in the first place, feeling to when you spend much time with your baby mama for this baby income.
Right.
So I think you guys have spent maybe about 3 weeks together. And now this month, so my dear, they must something really happen. So let's just say it's not gonna happen.
It's not going to happen. Okay. Thank you very much. Merry Christmas.
I think it's interesting that even the guys are saying, me as a man,
Yeah.
I wouldn't advise you to do that. Yeah. And you were talking about trust, and it's like, in a lot of situations, okay, yeah, I trust my man, but I might not trust Shorty. Like, I don't know what intention she has, and I think like when we were, cause the situation that keeps on coming in my mind is like a Swiss Beats and Alicia Keys, or like a Will and Jada. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So it's kind of like that with all the drama that happened with that. The ideal situation is we all one family now, so we're all gonna do Christmas together.
Okay.
Right.
Good morning. Hello. Please, your name and where you're calling from.
Good morning.
Yes, hello. Please step away from your TV set. We lost. Oh,
we lost them.
guys, please, when you call, please step away from your TV. Turn your TV down, okay, so that it doesn't echo back to us. Okay, you were saying, sorry.
Oh no, that was it. So I just kind of feel like if we're a mixed family, then we're a mixed family, and we're all celebrating Christmas together. For the sake of the kids. Yeah.
I think we do see that in some movies. They have represent the baby father and his new girl coming over to the baby mama and her husband's house to spend the Christmas with them. Yes. Hello. Good morning. Hello.
Oh, we can barely hear you.
Hello. Oh, we lost.
We lost them. Okay.
I wanted to emphasize on what Chris said. Yeah, obviously mixed family, blah blah blah, yada yada. We'll celebrate Christmas, but when we go back to the trust and the fear thing, I don't think it's like a trust and a fear situation. I think we all have our own conscious.
Okay, I gotta cut you up. Hello. Good morning. Hello. Oh,
Okay.
All right. Like I was saying, we have this unconscious bias because that's what society has portrayed it as. Like, oh, when a guy goes over to the baby mama's house, something's gonna happen. And it's portrayed in our movies and music, all that kind of stuff. So if we take that bias out of our minds, then maybe we'll be able to work it out. You know what I mean?
She's playing good right now.
Hello. Good morning.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
Please, your name and where you're calling from.
I'm calling from Kumasi.
Okay. Please let us hear you about the baby mama issue.
Yeah.
Damn.
Please, producer, the lines, they are not good though. We want to hear our people say. Yes, you said virus is starting to play good.
Because I'm bad. I'm in between. You know what I mean? So I feel like this unconscious bias thing is what is killing us. And I was taking I remember my class I was talking about intercultural communication. We emphasize on unconscious biases.
Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Okay, I think we lost the caller.
Okay.
And one of the conscious bias from that class is okay, you see a black person, you think oh, the black person is poor, or you see somebody of a different color, you say oh yeah, this person is light skinned, so this person has money. See that unconscious bias. So we have our conscious bias oh, hey, baby mama always for dramas.
Yes.
You see baby father is always gonna sex the baby mama. So if we take out that unconscious bias, then I think our lives will be much easier. But I'm not saying this. I want to totally lean on the unconscious bias aspect, because there are some cases where these baby mamas are too much.
Yes.
Where you have to give them a
but
taste
we
of
shouldn't go in with the mindset that they
Always bad.
drama.
Yeah, exactly.
Or
Yeah.
always gonna do the other stuff.
Right.
Yes,
You know what I mean?
okay.
Yes.
Yes. Guys, you heard it from our guest today. They've said so much in our chat today. Yes. So we're gonna take a break, and then we'll come back and we'll wrap up everything for today. Okay? We'll be right back.
Rewind up. Where she wind up? Where she wind up? Magic Mix. Came to your city to do some violent things. Some violent things. Back up, pull up.
I used to tell the DJ to rewind that. We gon' make that song and it's dance so fire.
Are you expecting money from your relations abroad? Have you ever been defrauded of your money remittance? Open an ADB account today. Send your name and your account number to your relations abroad. Ask them to use MoneyGram direct to account service and receive your money in your account in minutes. With MoneyGram direct to account service, there's no PIN code wahala. You can now access your money on all ATMs in Ghana or send it to any mobile money wallet using ADB mobile banking app or shortcode *767#. Visit our branches nationwide to conveniently receive your Western Union, MoneyGram, RIA, Unitylink, Transfast, and Express Money transfers. Reach us on our Facebook, website, or call our hotline on 0302 210 210 for more information. ADB, truly agri and more.
Welcome back, guys. Merry Christmas again. We are still in the Christmas vibes. We're going to wrap up, but the way the topic is going, like, it's going really well. We have to add another one because we are loving our guests here today. So, like, we're adding another girl chat segment. Like I said, this one is a different edition. This Christmas one, we are giving you more, vibes, more Christmas vibes with, from our people from abroad. DNT, we are pushing that the diaspora to come back. We're also showing them all the information and things that we need to, to go. That needs to be sent back over there. So we want to stay in touch. So let's hop into the next topic. Guys, I think they're going to keep the same position. So let's throw them this question. Long distance relationship. Is it realistic? Or is it sustainable? Or is it both? Can it happen? Let's just say you live in New York and you have met a guy this trip in December. And you're really feeling him. Oh, some people's wish. Some people's wish and go. But let's say you have come down for this year return and you are meeting so many nice Ghanaian men. And you finally met one that's really catching your eye. Do you think you can make it work? Let's say, I want to say something. Let's jump in first.
Okay, so full transparency, I was in a long distance relationship for like 7 years.
Wow.
With a Ghanaian guy.
Okay.
And I mean, it ended pretty badly. So I think it's sustainable? No. Do I think it's realistic? Yes. Sustainable? No. And I'll tell you why. I think if you're going to enter into a long distance relationship, you have to have a plan. You have to have an exit plan. You can't be long distance forever. So you have to at some point say like X years into this, 3, 5, 7, whatever it is, where are we going to be? So that you can work towards that goal of being together.
If we're going to meet
where are we going to meet? Yeah.
Okay.
But just to be in one, just for the sake of being one without that plan, it will never last. Yeah, nah.
Okay, what do you think, Precious?
That's definitely important. Yeah. I think it's definitely realistic. And I'm playing good, so yeah, I'm for it. Of course. I think once you have a regimen of how you want things to work, so consider time zone. Okay, and say New York, 5 hours from Ghana, you make a plan that I wait, like the New York person wakes up at 5 a.m. and you're ready at 12 p.m. here. Then you have conversations. So definitely having some structure can lead to a lasting long distance relationship. And also just trusting each other, because if you are constantly thinking, man, my man is over there in Ghana, I know he's doing something, and then he's thinking, my girl is up there, she's doing something as well. That distrust between each other could just lead to the downfall. Like, if you don't have that trust off back, it will definitely lead to downfall as soon as possible. And definitely, long distance relationship, it's important to spend time with each other in the beginning stages.
Yes.
So, like, say on my time here in Ghana, I would probably want to add another month to my trip to spend with that person. Create that bond, create that thing, really figure out, do I really like this person? Can I see myself long term with them before committing to a long distance relationship? Because it's literally a commitment.
Yes, it is. It is. What do you think, Barrett?
It's both realistic and sustainable.
Okay.
Realistic in the sense that if I'm all the way in New York and you're here, obviously when I came down here, I met you. I'm like, oh yeah, you're a real person. I don't want to meet you online. Like,
yes, that's true. Because there's a lot of dating sites now. So,
like, you see you in person is realistic. So like before we pursue any type of relationship, trust and believe me, you're not about to ask me out when I'm in the United States. Ask me out right
Now.
here.
Here.
Like
Are you guys listening? Are you listening?
don't get on the phone. I hate when guys get on the phone and want to ask you, oh, would you be my girlfriend? No, man, plan a date. Bring a flower. Bring some drink. Like, you know, let's be real.
I'm telling you guys.
Like, let's be real. So realistic is okay, you meet me, we chatting, you know, I'm feeling your vibe, you feeling my vibe, and you're like, oh yeah, you trying to pursue a relationship with me? Ask me.
Okay, hello, good morning.
Morning.
Yes, good morning. Please, your name and where you're calling from.
Good morning, how are you?
I'm good. Please turn your TV set down for us, eh?
But like I was saying, realistic, ask me out in person, like, yo, you are somebody I'm trying to pursue, so let's date. I'm like, okay, cool. Then I'm gonna, like Precious saying, extend the trip a little bit. Get to know the person.
Okay.
People don't spend time getting to know people.
other,
That's
yeah.
why it's not sustainable
Yeah.
in the long run, especially you come up here. If you're not gonna trust me, trust and believe me, I ain't gonna trust you too. Like, we're about to be doing this. Like, don't waste my time. Because if you're about to waste my time, I won't waste your time.
Hello, good morning.
Oh, dang, I want to hear from people on this too.
I know, like, please, guys, the numbers are on the screen, so please call us. And when you call us, please turn your TV set down so we can hear you well, okay? So, yes, I mean, long distance. I have done it before. I'm not going to lie. It was hard. But what made it a little bit easier is we built that solid foundation, like you said in the beginning. Getting to know the person, really, to see, like, if this is there a possibility I can really be with this? And I definitely would believe in the exit plan that you're saying. Where are we going to meet at the end of the day? Am I moving to Ghana? Are you moving to America? Or are we going to move somewhere else together? So that's what's going to, like, essentially
You
make
need a
it.
light at the end of the tunnel.
Yes, because if we just saying what happened to the relationship and then walking around, everyone's going to start assuming and thinking, so who is moving where?
Right.
Like, or what? Because there's some instances, let's say the person doesn't have the means or way to come to America. So is it always going to be a one-way thing that the girl is always coming down here? You get what I'm saying? Hello, good morning.
Yes, good morning.
Please, Merry Christmas.
Merry
I
Christmas.
said, please, your name and where you're calling from.
My name is Araba.
Okay, Araba. Please let us hear you.
I'm calling from Kumasi.
Okay, Kumasi. Glad Kumasi today.
Yeah. I love your program. I love watching your TV.
Thank
I love you
you.
girls. Really, really,
Thank you.
I just turn my TV on. I just want to wish you girls Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you as well.
Merry Christmas.
God bless you.
God
bless you too.
Thank you. Thank you.
What's my best station? That is my best station.
DNT.
DNT.
Yes. Thank you very much for calling. Merry Christmas to you and your family as well.
That's nice.
Oh, that was beautiful. Yes, guys, we will accept your beautiful wishes. We would love that too. So also call and tell us that. But
I wanted to emphasize on you talking about if he has the means. I know that, okay, let's say the visa process and everything is going to be way too much and you're not going to be able to afford it. But if I'm coming down here, you better work, have some type of money to be able to take care of me too when I get down here. Because in a sense, you're not buying my ticket. I'm buying my ticket myself.
Maybe he is.
what if he can afford it?
Well, you don't know if he is. You know what I mean? Like you saying he doesn't have the means. What do you mean?
Yes,
Like what means does he not
All
have?
right, we have a message from WhatsApp. It says, "Hi girls, I'm Frank. Oh Jesus, I'm going to jack up your last name. Something. I'm sorry. I'm really, really sorry. From Abuja, Nigeria. I love you girls. Your show is nice, and I love the bad girl, Varys. Varys got she got some, Yes. So guys, please, I have the phone. So WhatsApp us. I'll read your messages. Say anything you would love to say to the ladies. Some family wishes. Wish you want to wish somebody from abroad or something. You can definitely message us. The phone lines is activated. We're talking about a long distance relationship. Okay. Hello. Good morning. Merry Christmas. Please, your name and where you're calling from.
I'm calling from a college.
Okay, please let us hear you.
I still want student who I don't know the
Hello. Ooh, the lines is bad. The lines is bad. Okay, please call back again. We didn't hear you well. Okay. All right, ladies. Yes. So you were saying the means.
The means, like what kind of means? You know what I mean?
The money now, money.
Just the
moolah, cash,
The exit
like
plan should involve, well, not, I mean, like walking through the tunnel should involve saving up, should involve, you know,
Yeah.
building that means on both ends, especially.
Yes, like
you know.
that's a good point you're saying, both ends, because I feel like most people are thinking more of the guy being the one probably, but let's say in the case the girl's the one who's
That's
outside
the
the
thing, it's
country.
the girl, yeah.
Hello, good morning. Please, guys, when you call, turn your TV set down for us. Say, okay, thank you. Okay, yeah. So I'm saying, let's say, okay, in the case, let's say the girl's the one that's abroad, right?
Yeah.
So, you might be thinking that, oh, she can afford it more than I can afford it because I'm living here in
You
Ghana.
still have to bring something to the table.
Exactly.
Yeah,
It doesn't have to be the same. It doesn't have to be on the same level,
Okay.
right? But
But-
you can't. There has to be some kind of expectation that you're trying to be with me, like we're in a relationship. So maybe you can't buy my ticket, but to Variance's point, when I get down here,
Maybe you
Yeah,
you'll be the
she-
one to take
take
care
care
of
of
it.
it.
yeah.
Like, host me. Make sure I'm having like
good.
a good
Good
time.
time.
You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
Yeah.
So I don't feel like, oh, I'm the one doing
Yeah.
it.
Hello, good morning. Yes, good morning. Please, Merry Christmas.
Thanks.
Please, your name and where you're calling from. Oh, we lost her. Hey, I want to hear her.
Yeah, I'm saying.
I want to hear the ladies. I want to hear the
People should send us
Ladies,
WhatsApp
please call.
messages.
Yes,
Send
please
us
send
WhatsApp
us
message.
WhatsApp. Let's read your messages. So we really want to hear what you guys really feel, because I think this is happening a lot now in our generation, and I feel like it will happen a lot even just this year of return. There's so many people in town. It doesn't necessarily mean the person has to even be from Ghana, but maybe you meet somebody from UK and you're from US. So how does that work? So yes,
That would be
that's
great.
Relationship.
That would be great. It would actually really
Oh no,
You know,
people
London
are
boy.
looking. Like people are
I think
definitely
people
looking.
are looking.
Everybody's
There's-
looking their best. This
Yeah,
holiday season.
there's literally like WhatsApp groups with people from abroad who've come to what? Charlie, it no be easy.
So there's a plan.
Yeah.
There's a plan.
There's a plan. So definitely, so the long distance, it's realistic, right? It's realistic.
Can be
It can be
sustainable.
sustainable, but we definitely need to consider
A lot of
Okay.
things.
Hello. Good morning.
Morning.
Merry Christmas.
Same to you.
Your name and where you're calling from?
My name is Odolinda and I'm calling from Kumasi.
Kumasi. Okay. Please let us hear you.
I want to tell you guys keep doing your work because the show is very nice. I love it.
Thank you. This is our special edition
Bye.
today. Okay. Bye.
Go Gabby. Gabby Mack, y'all.
Yeah, so like we're saying, so it can work, right? It's sustainable if you have a plan at the end of the day. That's what's really important, guys.
And trust.
And trust. Yes.
Let me add to it. I think with the long distance relationship, obviously if you're in a relationship with someone, you want to eventually get to the place where you settle down with them, marry them and everything. So even though it's long, right, you should definitely have intervals where you're coming, seeing each other, coming to visit each other.
Hello,
spending
good morning.
time.
Sorry. Hello?
Hello.
Yes, good morning. Please, your name and where you're calling from?
My name is Sedan and I'm calling from Kumasi.
Kumasi. Okay, please let us hear you.
Okay. First of all, Merry Christmas to you.
Merry
I
Christmas.
really enjoy your show.
Thank you.
I hope you're able to continue with it.
Oh, thank you. God bless you. God bless you.
Okay. I want to say that I believe in the long distance relationship. It works a lot.
Okay.
It all depends on the individuals involved.
Okay.
Trust, communication, and respect.
And respect.
If you respect the person, you always do your best to keep in touch with the person. You should be able to decipher, that, at this time, my partner may be missing me, so I have to get in touch.
Get in touch,
Yeah.
It doesn't matter you are in Ghana from time to time you can get a present and send it over to the person. You don't need to expect that only the other part should send you something before the person does that.
Yes,
You need to wait, as you said, and then also try to make it that, oh, in his or her little way, he or she can also help me, make me happy, and then sustain the relationship.
Yes.
So I believe so much in each part you're working very hard to make it a reality. And I believe when it happens that way, it will be sustainable.
Yes.
I want to wish my one and only now, Nana Dance, my Merry Christmas.
Thank you for calling in. Merry Christmas again to you and your family. I totally agree with him. It's true because at the end of the day, you fall in love with you can fall in love with the person without even physically seeing them because their character and the idea of being with them, like you're saying, the communication, sending gifts, and all of that makes it work. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Please, your name and where you're calling from.
I'm Ibrahim.
Cape Cool. Okay, please let us hear you in.
I was one relationship with a lady in America.
Okay.
So we started for about 2 years. I sent her things, but at the end, like she sent her back. So I think sometimes it can be good, sometimes I'm bad too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much. Merry Christmas to you and your family. Yes.
I think
you want to say something?
we've also not exploited the bad part of long distance relationship because I just used the word exploit because sometimes a long distance relationship could lead to one partner exploiting the other, whether for their time or their money or but mostly those two, their time or their money. They could be exploiting them just for that or just just to use them. It's possible, and then you would have wasted years if you've been together.
I have some messages from WhatsApp. It says, "Good morning, and I love your vibes and you ladies looking beautiful and sweet. I wish my family and friends Merry Christmas and a prosperous New Year, to them especially. Torcha, Biggie, Amos, Mickey, and all friends inside Takrade. Hey, Taddy. He is John from Takrade. Yes. And then we have some. Wow, we have a lot of messages, guys. He says, I'm Eddie from Accra. He's in Tichy. You know I'm enjoying the show, but when it comes to long distance relationship, all that you need is trust. So somebody's saying all you need is just trust. Okay, hi, I'm Swana from Kaswa. I love your show and Merry Christmas to you all. I just want to wish my friends a happy Merry Christmas. Still loving your show. Keep it up. Thank you. I am Camille from Kumasi. Kamal from Kumasi. Love the lady in blue trousers. She's gorgeous. I think distance relationship is beautiful if there is a persistent and constant communication all the time. It makes you feel less distant and grooms you very well to mature in whatever purpose you have for the relationship. Say I'm in a relationship with Precious. I will communicate with her even on the toilet. Oh man, you guys are funny. But it's true. Look, if you have to take that call while you're on the toilet, you gotta do what you gotta take it. Do what you gotta do. It's as simple. You have to do what you have. Guys, we are loving the messages. It's totally true. I agree because if I have to use the bathroom and I need to pick the call to speak to him because maybe that's the only time he has to talk to you. You're gonna have to sacrifice. Like
mute. Once you're doing it,
just mute.
Do your thing and then come back.
Every drop, like, okay, give me a second. No, but it's true. Like, I definitely agree. The trust, the communication. I was gonna say that communication is a huge key because if you don't feel like the person is talking to you, how do you know they're really about you? Right. But then I do get the bad part you were saying about it. Somebody can have all the time in the world to talk to you and really make you feel like they're about you.
But what else are they doing for you?
Maybe they're not really about you. Maybe they're out here doing something wrong, or like you're saying, maybe they're trying to exploit you. So, hello, good morning.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Please, your name and where you're calling from.
My name is Nanabodu, calling from Kumasi.
Kumasi. Okay, please let us hear you.
You are doing a wonderful program.
Thank you.
Thumbs up for that.
Thank you.
To be honest with you, a distance relationship is very complicated. Imagine I'm in Ghana here, and my lover whom I'm going to be sitting abroad. I may not know what she is in out there. And the same thing applies to me. She may not know what I'm doing down here. But we will just pretend we are cool with it. While we may not cool with it. So this relationship is very complicated. No one wish, I don't think anybody else will be that you will never wish your lover will be out there for you to be here. You don't need to entertain that. This relationship is very complicated.
Yes, it is. Thank you. Thank you very much. Merry Christmas to you and your family. He's totally right. It is complicated. We make it seem like it's as simple as saying trust, communication, respect. But it's a lot of time and effort. So, and I think it's more of a mindset. Have you tuned your mind to the fact that you really want to be with this person and make it work? Like, are you at that stage of your life that you think you can do it? Because I feel like maybe at that point when I was doing my long distance, I could do it because I felt we made that foundation and we were good. And he was only going for a short time and coming back. So that's the exit. I know he was coming back, right? But let's say in the case maybe he's not coming back. So am I going there, or what are we gonna do? So it is really complicated. Right now in my right now where I'm at, I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want it. I'm okay. Girl. I think I'm fine with me. I want the
you want the time,
So it's really hard.
But you know what? I think so we're talking about trust and communication, but I kind of feel like if we're thinking about what the guy is gonna do, or what the girl is gonna do, you guys are separated. That same thing can happen if you're living in the same city.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So you need trust and communication, whether it's long distance or not.
Yeah. Hello. Good morning.
Hello.
Good morning. Merry Christmas.
Morning.
Morning. Please, your name and where you're calling from.
I'm Swana.
Oh, we lost her. Actually, I wanted to hear what she had
to say.
So you're saying.
Yeah, no, so I think trust and communication is important in any relationship. It's more intense when it's long distance because you really don't see the person. But the same person that's gonna cheat on you and abroad will cheat on you in Accra if that's the kind of person that you've decided to be with.
Right. It doesn't make a difference.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. It can happen anywhere, right? He could even just be going for a vacation and mess up. Mess up. Yes, we have some messages. Let's read it. So it says, "I'm feeling the lady with the straight dress with the white spots. Can you please give me her number?" It says, "Merry Christmas, ladies. You guys are looking so sweet. I'm kindness from I don't know how to say this, but I'm not gonna jack it up. No. Shout out to the bad girl. I love her. They're loving you. They're loving you. Wow. Okay. It says, somebody said, why US? Why UK? Why not Nigeria? I would like her to be my friend. That's why I want her number. This is also for you guys. Okay, sorry, we didn't mention other African countries. A long distance can happen anywhere. Yes, it can be our neighboring countries. Togo. You can be the person can be in Togo. And at the end of the day, what we're saying is, what is your plan? Are you guys planning on keeping the long distance forever, or meeting somewhere where you guys will move together? One partner will move, here or to the other. So yes, guys, you guys did good. You guys did good. I hope you guys really enjoyed us today. I really enjoyed the topics today. It's very interesting. These are things that are happening every day in society, and sometimes we don't talk about it. So it's nice to have different perspectives. So any final words, ladies, that you want to say to anyone, or just to the viewers?
I just want to say Merry Christmas. And the New Year is coming, so Happy New Year. I hope everybody feels the love. Put God first in everything that you do. And shout out to my mom. I'm pretty sure she's waiting.
Hey, Mommy.
Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. It's really exciting to see everyone come back. So I just want everyone to be safe.
Yes.
Stay safe in these streets, y'all. All of us that are visiting, be humble. You're coming home. Yes. We don't know everything.
Yes.
Major emphasis on be humble. But Merry Christmas, Happy New Year's, Happy Holidays, putting everything into it. And final words.
What you want to tell us?
Oh yes, tuning in to DNT. I know they got a couple of other things up their sleeves, but really thank you to DNT for having us today, because I would have never imagined sitting here.
They would
And shout out to Gabby Mack.
Shout out to G Mack,
Thank
baby.
you guys. Thank you guys. Thank you. So yes, guys, we had a beautiful time. I think we had a great time. Discussions were good. Thank you for your calls, your messages. Like I said, DNT will be having more guests coming in from today till tomorrow. Stay tuned. I will actually be back tomorrow too, so you're gonna see my face again, and I will be bringing you more guests as well. I'm glad you guys watched. This was the good, the bad, and the ugly. This was our Christmas edition, and this was here at the DNT Studios. Have a very, very, very great Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Celebration, Jaja make me